Samsung's first mid-range phablet, the Galaxy Note 3 Lite or Neo as it was rumored, comes as a direct competitor to the Note 2 here, which still sells globally as they share very similar specs. Both sport 5.5-inch HD 720p displays, have 2GB of RAM and 8-megapixel cameras on the back. This is Daniel from Phone Arena. Let's take a first look whether Samsung has managed to differentiate the smaller Note 3 enough to make people grab it before the also affordable Note 2. Despite the same display size, the budget Note 3 is much shorter, less wide and lighter than the Note 2, but not by much as you can see. Still, it is more pocket friendly and easier to operate with one hand. It still sports a removable back cover with the new faux leather design, so you can quickly swap the battery or add more storage. And the same goes for the Note 2, which has this glossy plastic back. The S Pen stylus is tucked the same way. You'd find it on the Note 2 in the lower right corner, but it is side agnostic on the Note 3 Lite, so you can insert it back in any position. While you have to be careful that the Samsung logo faces down on the Note 2, so you have to look each time you're inserting the stylus here. It doesn't matter on the new Note, and also it seems to pop in and out easier. Both phablets have 5.5-inch Super AMOLED displays with 720 by 1280 pixels of resolution, which works out to 267 ppi pixel density of the panels. This HD resolution means that detail and small text won't be as defined as on Full HD displays, but the density is enough for most everyday purposes, including doodling with the S Pen stylus. Because of the Super AMOLED tech, you can expect oversaturated, somewhat cold colors, deep blacks, and excellent viewing angles from both notes. The phablets sport Samsung's TouchWiz on top of Android Jelly Bean, but our prototype budget Note 3 flaunts a newer version of both the TouchWiz Nature UX interface and Jelly Bean. We also hope to see KitKat on it shortly, while the Note 2 seems to be stuck on TouchWiz 4.0 and Android 4.1. The smaller Note 3 also carries all the bells and whistles that come with Samsung's homemade interface overlay, like Smart Stay that keeps the screen on while we're looking at it, and the multi-window mode that can run two different apps on a split screen. Of course, the same is possible on the Note 2 with the latest updates. You can split the screen in two, have the gallery at the top and messaging or chat at the bottom. And the display of both notes is very conducive to multitasking. We have a new hexa-core Exynos in the Note 3 Lite with two Cortex A15 cores clocked at 1.7 GHz maximums and 4 Cortex A9s clocked at 1.3. The new Exynos is paired with a decent graphics processor too, ARM's Mali T624, so it's unlikely you'll have interface or app lag and hiccups. This hexa-core Exynos is clocked a tad higher than the 1.6 GHz quad-core Exynos 4412 in the Note 2, but only has two cores capable of the full speed, so the difference in benchmarks is unlikely to be significant. The graphics processor, however, comes faster than Mali 400 in the Note 2. Samsung has put 2 GB of RAM in both phablets, as well as 16 GB of internal memory, plus a microSD slot for storage expansion. The handsets sport 8-megapixel cameras on the back with LED flash, as well as 1.9-megapixel front-facing shooters for video chat. Samsung's interface offers an abundance of shooting modes like HDR or Panorama, which on this budget Note 3 are arranged in an easy-to-flip-through carousel, while we have them in the older TouchWiz camera app version on the Note 2. We won't comment on the sample's quality, as ours is a non-finalized version of the phablet, but what we're seeing is pretty encouraging for the retail phone, with the camera likely to be better than the Note 2. Both phones are able to capture 1080p video with the fluid 30 frames per second. The budget version of the Note 3 is actually a better alternative to the Note 2 here, though they are likely to be close in terms of price range. It is way more compact despite sporting the same screen size, has newer software and the next generation of the S Pen stylus. The design and overall appearance are also more alluring, which would make the mid-range Note 3 preferable to this 2012 Note 2 here. This was Daniel from Phone Arena with a quick first look between a prototype Galaxy Note 3 Lite or Neo and the 2012 Galaxy Note 2. For more information about these and other handsets, you can visit us at phonearena.com. Thanks for watching.